Hey, welcome back to Chefs at Home with Micki and Jeff. I'm Micki.
And I'm Jeff.
That's Jeff. And today, in one of our all too rare together videos, we're going to teach you how to make the Texas cult classic armadillo eggs.
But first, we've got to catch ourselves an armadillo.
So stick around.
We'll be right back.
That we're not going to be cooking the actual eggs of an armadillo.
Oh, right, because of course armadillos are mammals and not inclined to lay eggs.
Yeah.
Right.
So instead, our armadillo eggs are fresh jalapenos stuffed with cream cheese, Jack and cheddar, wrapped in bacon, and baked until crisp on the outside and gooey in the middle. And these can also very easily be done on your backyard grill.
In fact, that's how if you've had them before, you've probably had them. First time I ever had them, came home, I'm in college a million years ago, and my next door neighbor, who is the coolest, crustiest old West Texas lesbian you've ever met, she screams out to me, Jeff, you got to come over here and try ourselves some armadillo eggs. Armadillo eggs, Pat? You don't say. And the rest is spicy, delicious history.
When we first started making them at our restaurant, we cooked them on the grill until the blaze from the flare-ups almost caught our entire patio on fire.
Yeah,
so we started cooking them in the oven.
Right, and frankly, the oven works better. You get all around even cooking. You don't lose cheese down into the grill. Everything gets crisp. You don't have raw spots to the bacon.
But what you don't get is that social component
right.
of actually working the grill. And sometimes that's half the fun.
It is.
Yeah, but if you're going to do them on the grill, make sure you do it on indirect heat.
Right. So yeah, you want to set it up for zone cooking. You want to, if you've got charcoal, get the charcoal on one side. Cook your eggs on the other. If you're using a gas grill, you turn one burner on low because you want these to kind of slowly crisp. Turn it on low. Put your eggs on the other side. Yeah. That's it.
Today we're gonna do ours in the oven. So first thing, preheat your oven to 375. Thank you, sir. We've got 18 jalapenos
We
here.
did that in a previous take.
We've got 18 jalapenos here because that's how many strips of bacon we have.
That's how many are in the pack, or so it says. That's
So first thing is to cut and de-seed your jalapenos. So you take a jalapeno and you take your paring knife. Now a lot of times when you see these, you'll see them completely cut in half and then set up and wrapped in bacon. And that just really, really irks me. One, it's not a whole...
It's not an egg.
It's not an egg, first off.
Right, some weird half deviled...
It's like a deviled egg.
Right.
It's just, and it's wrong. Anyway, so we are going to try to keep our jalapeno as whole as possible. All right? So what you want to do is find the spine. You want to see where the jalapeno naturally sits. This one's nice and straight, but if you have one that's really curvy, you're not going to want to sit it on the curved side because then it's just going to fall over. So you want it to be able to sit by itself. Now, we're going to skip a little bit from the top and make a slit down. And now we're going to turn it sideways, so our slit's right here, and we're going to just make a tiny little T, like you're making a capital T down here. You want to keep your cap on, so don't cut all the way through because you want to keep your cap on. Don't panic if it accidentally comes off. That's okay. But we want to make
ideally.
Yeah, ideally. We want to make the smallest opening possible so that we can completely close it and wrap all our cheese in. So, see the little T right there?
Yeah, I see the little T. Do you guys see the little T?
Nod your head if you see the little T.
Nod your head if you see the little T.
To scrape, I'm going to use the back of my teaspoon here. If you have regular spoons that have a nice flat end, you can use that. But we're just going to go right in here at the top and gently push through all of the ribs and scrape down the back side.
You're kind of turning the spoon as you come towards the back so that you're not...
Yeah, you don't want to make sure you don't puncture it. We're going very gently, but you just scoop and then grab with your thumb. See, that's our empty egg. You notice I'm not wearing gloves. It's because I've had years and I can't tell you how many of these I've done over the years. So my hands are a little less sensitive to peppers, but little public announcement here: if you are sensitive to it, wear gloves. You know.
Don't touch your eyes.
Yeah. Number one rule: do not touch your eyes. Make sure your contacts are on before you do this.
Go to the bathroom.
Go to the bathroom
before you
beforehand.
start.
Yeah. Just
That's just common sense, people.
take care of yourself. Okay. So now we've got our nice open egg shell.
And we're gonna go ahead and prep out the rest of these.
Yep.
So obviously the next thing we've got to do is we've got to make our cheese filling. Super simple. We're going to take 8 ounces of cream cheese and we are going to dump it in our mixing bowl. If you don't have a mixer, you can do this by hand. But
It's a bigger pain in the ass to do it. It's a bigger pain in the butt to do it.
By hand, it is. it's having a mixer is really nice. So we've just got our cream cheese in there, right? And we are going to saturate it to its breaking point till it can't hold any more Jack and Cheddar. You don't have to use Jack and Cheddar. I saw a really great. I'm getting this on right now. We're gonna end up using it all. We want it just yellow with the cheese, but I saw a 4-blend with asadero and queso fresco. That would work great. Yeah, it was a 4-blend cheddar, Jack, asadero. They called it queso, but it was queso fresco in this 4-blend.
We're scraping the side.
And we're just gonna give it one more run through, but that's done. I mean, that's if you had even more cheddar, you could probably get it to hold more cheddar, but that looks good. That's all we need to do. So, okay. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna stuff and wrap. Last step before these go into the oven is we've got to stuff them and wrap them. This works really great. This whole process does if you have a group to
Assembly line.
Yeah.
It really gets the group together, and it's what we did in the restaurant. It really just cuts everything down. You have one person to cut, one person to scrape, one person to fill, one person to wrap.
When we had to do thousands of these for like festivals, which happens sometimes. I mean, we've got pictures.
Yeah, we'll post pictures at the end.
This is the only way to go about it, and you can get the kids involved. You could, right? So I'm working the cheese end. I'm going to stuff. Pretty simple. I like doing it by hand. Just get a little bit, stuff it in. You're going to close this back up and just scrape it down so that it's going to get it fairly well sealed. And the cheese is inside, and you don't waste this extra cheese. And I'm going to hand it off to Micki, who's going to show you how to wrap it. And then we're going to do the whole thing in kind of, fast movie magic.
Yeah. All right. So we have our little slit there. We want to make sure that we know where that is because that's going to sit up. We're going to cover that. Start at the bottom.
Right. That's important.
Yes. Start at the bottom. You've got the stem toward your hand here. We're going to wrap up and then come over the top.
That's going to keep the whole thing sealed while it cooks. So you're going to get delicious crispy bacon and have lots of cheese still inside.
It always reminded me of those, like, the preppy guy sweaters from the 80s. Remember they had it over their shirts? That's what it always reminded me of.
Good to know. All right. So from here, I think we're just going to cut to getting them all on the...
And fast motion.
Obviously, Oscar Mayer screwed us, and we ended up with 14 pieces of bacon, not 18 like it said on the back of the package. That's okay. Now we know, count your bacon. I also wanted to show the pan that we're using. We're taking just a stainless steel baking rack on top of a foil-lined baking sheet. The reason we lined it with foil is because it's going to drip a lot of fat, and it's going to make cleanup.
It's going to be messy.
Yeah, it's going to be messy, and it's going to make cleanup a whole lot easier. You want to use the rack so that air has the opportunity to circulate around and evenly crisp, which is why we're doing it in the oven to begin with. So we're going to pop into the oven. It takes about...
half an hour, 45 minutes, sometimes an hour.
Check it at half an hour. We've had them take pretty consistently in the mountains up to an hour, but we've seen they cook a little faster now.
So
Yeah. So...
number one, double check. Make sure that all of your little slits on the top of the jalapenos
are
facing up. You'd want it cheese side up.
That being said, pan cheese is delicious and spicy, so when you do get some leakage, we'll be right back. I can and I can't.
Here we are, folks.
Armadillo eggs, man. Great for barbecues.
Great for barbecues, and we just did cheese, but you can also add your own little thing. Beef, shrimp, if you wanted.
Yeah, if you're gonna do shrimp, brine the shrimp first so that it can survive the long cooking process. But shrimp is delicious.
And
brisket,
chocolate dipped. They are also really good. Chocolate dipped. That's my favorite way to do it.
We had a sweets person that that we traded favors for, because her husband loved these dipped in her special dark chocolate. So anyway, and pan cheese. Get the pan cheese off the foil. Guys, thank you very, very much for watching. Please leave a comment down below. We love it when we get to hear from you. Anything else we got to say on this?
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, guys. Thank you very much, and happy cooking. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, of course, hit that like button down below. Subscribe to our channel because we'd love to see you again. And if you make this recipe, comment. Let us know what you think. We'd love to hear from you.
All right.